everybody, my name's Emily. My channel here on YouTube is Emily Noel 83, and I am a huge Mally Beauty fan. I love Mally. Actually got to meet her several years ago, and I remember back in 2010 was when I got my first Mally Beauty kit for Christmas, and from that point on I was just so intrigued by the line. I love trying new things, and so when Mally offered to let me do a little guest video here on her channel sharing some of my favorite Mally products and how I like to use them, I was all for it. I also want you to know all these items, all these favorites were handpicked by me, purchased by me. These are things that truly exist in my collection. And each product kind of contributes in its own way to this fall smoky type look that I've got going on here. So first thing, product number one, the City Chick Celebration Shadow Palette. I have collected pretty much all of Mally's palettes in this style, but the Celebration one is probably my favorite. Love the combination of neutrals, different finishes. Some are matte, some are shimmery, some are really dark and smoky. So the way I use this, I first dab just a little bit of the base all over my lid. A little bit goes a long way with that product, I find. And then I use the Golden Champagne Shadow all over my lid. Gives a really nice glow. Then I use this great medium matte brown in my crease with the brush that's provided just to give a little contrast there. And I love the combination of gold and plum. So I went to Vineyard in this palette and I patted that on the outer part of my lid. I also kind of pulled it up into the crease and gave a nice kind of flared out look at the outer corner. Once I got that all blended out, I went back to Golden Champagne as a highlight under my brow. And then that brings me to my next favorite product from the line. I love the Evercolor shadow sticks. For years I've been talking about how much I love the beautiful shimmery shades, but more recently Mally has come out with some matte ones. And I think these are a total game changer because they can easily be eyeliners, smudgy liners, and they last a heck of a long time right here in your inner rim. That's the problem zone for many of us for keeping eyeliner on. So I used the little brush that came with this duo and the matte black shade, and I just loaded up the angled side with some of that great rich creamy color, and I pulled that all across my upper lash line. And then I just went straight from the stick and put this on my lower inner rim. I also smudged it down onto my lower lash line somewhat, and I pulled in just a little bit more of that plum shadow and a little smudge brush, and that's what really softens things up there on the lower lash line, but it's still a nice deep smoky look and it's gonna last me all day. So then I finished the eyes with some mascara top and bottom, a little false lash action if you're feeling dramatic. And then we get to favorite number three, which is Mally's 24/7 Illuminating Blush. I love how Mally has some of these blush combos that include both a cream and a powder. What's different about this one is that the cream is kind of like a highlight and then the powder is more of a traditional blush. And I gotta say, I am 9 months pregnant right now, could pop any minute, but I don't wake up with any kind of glow. My glow comes from highlight and blush. I have figured that out throughout this pregnancy. So I take a little bit of this creamy highlighter and the flat side of the brush. I just dab that right there on the apples of my cheeks. And then it's such a beautiful effect when you go on top of that with the blush because it kind of softens out that highlight, but you've still got a great glow to your cheeks. My fourth Mally must-have has got to be the High Shine Liquid Lip Color. I love these for their really full-on glossy color. I've got a lot of beautiful, like nude and neutral type shades, but for this look, for fall, there is one shade in her line that I think is an absolute standout, and it's called Sweet Berry. And I actually got mine as part of a little kit, so it's smaller, but you can buy it full size on its own. And it's just a really great creamy berry color. And for dark shades like this, it's awesome to have the precision of that little lip brush so you can get right out to the very edge of your lip line and get a nice, full, juicy looking lip. And number five on my list of Mally must-haves has got to be the absolute essential touch-up product, and it is the Poreless Face Defender. I love the way this works to mattify and freshen up your skin midday. So I just twist the sponge on top of this clear, like solid gel type consistency product, and then just blot it wherever you need it. Don't pull it across your skin, just a little dab will totally freshen up your face without changing the way your makeup actually looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look for fall that incorporates 5 of my Mally must-haves. Thank you to Mally and her team for letting me skip on over to her channel and make a little guest appearance. It was so much fun. I hope you all have a great day. Bye guys.